Alpha.
Yo, guy, what's up? Please open the door. Please open the door for me, I beg.
Alright, I'll open the door for you now. Hey guys, Nathaniel here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a smart video doorbell, which can also call intercommunity, out of the Raspberry Pi. If you watched my previous video, you will know that I use the Raspberry Pi to automate my door, which allowed me to remotely lock and unlock my door using my smartphone. This time, in addition to those functions, I've added audio and video streams transmitted from the Raspberry Pi module camera to the client. This means I can receive live video and audio feedback from visitors. Now let's get started. First, I create the housing for my smart video doorbell, and as you can see there, that's the button, the camera, the speaker, the microphone, everything put in place. Then next up, I soldered the positive, negative, and the control wire for my button and connected it to my Raspberry Pi so that I can access my button, and you can see there. After constructing our smart video doorbell housing, you can see here we have the push button, we have the microphone, we have our speaker and our camera. Once test out our camera on display. So first we connect our Raspberry Pi terminal using SSH. Next up, I check if my camera is enabled or how many cameras do I have installed on my Raspberry Pi. As you can see here, supported one, detected one. If it changes supported 0, then you need to go to sudo raspberry pi config and enable your camera. So I'll be writing a short command that does a video for the Raspberry Pi camera module. As you can see here, it works. After testing our camera and we've seen that it works fine, next step is testing our microphone, and I'm going to be writing a short command that records audio to a WAV file. So if I run this, okay, testing, I am going to be one of the youngest greatest programmer. Okay. Yeah, and if I check and I can see here that it has saved and we're ready to go. This is the system overview of my Rust app, and we have our users and our server. So first up, we have our login. There are like 5 emails that have access to the login because this whole setup was meant for my home. 5 emails are enough. So when a user logs in, the server creates a token and saves the user's authentication. So the user with token has access to the lock and unlock action. The user also requires the current state of the door because a user might want to lock the door, but it is already locked by another user. Can't lock a door twice. The next action has to be unlock. So it just tells the user that, oh, I am currently locked, or oh, I am currently unlocked. The user sends APNS token on first launch, then server starts sending notification. The user also connects to the WebSocket and sends audio only, while the server sends audio and video bytes. This is how we send our audio and video bytes from our WebSocket server to the Flutter client. So first we have our camera thread and our audio recorder thread. The camera thread is for reading frames from the Raspberry Pi module camera. We now send it to our camera encoder thread for encoding. The audio recorder thread is for recording live audio chunks from the microphone. We now send it to our audio encoder thread. We then send both to our WebSocket server thread, which is then distributed to our connected client, and we can now decode and play our audio and video bytes on our smartphone. This is a diagrammatic representation of how the video doorbell works, and on our left side we have the Raspberry Pi 4, which my server is always running, and then we have the camera, speaker, microphone, and the button. Then the button, when the button is pushed, a notification is sent to all users of the app, and it tells them that someone is at the door waiting. And then when they go to the app and press the connect button, the server starts sending video and audio bytes. Then the client only sends audio bytes. We don't need the visitors to see our faces. we only want to see their face and talk to them. To speed up development, you are probably using the NGPEG or the AV1, whichever is compatible with your Raspberry Pi. Maybe it's Raspberry Pi 3 or Raspberry Pi 4. This is a shell script that compiles Rust and sends the binary format to your Raspberry Pi. So you have to change your Raspberry Pi IP address and your target path, also your architecture. Then these commands are just to update your Raspberry Pi and install some extra packages to make your video format work. Then you compile in release mode. Then you run this simple shell script with this command on your terminal. So this is my app Alohomora. I can see the app icon is door related. Alohomora is basically a magic code that reporters use to lock and unlock magic items like doors, boxes. Sounds cool, so I decided to use it as my app name. So when a user clicks the app, it displays a splash screen which is also door related, and the splash screen also checks whether user has a token. If user has a token, takes them to the action page. If not, takes them to the login page to get access. And in my action page, a user can remotely access their door with lock and unlock. Then in the video route, when a user presses the connect button, it starts receiving live video and audio feedback from the server, and this is me displaying how fast I'm getting the video frames from my server. Then my app also has other configurations like changing your current password to a new password and resetting your password. The resetting your password is connected to an email service provider. It helps to reset your password, and as usual, user can disconnect at any time. Now with these two setups, I have solved the problem in my house of constantly coming downstairs to lock and unlock the door and seeing who is at the door before opening the door for the person. But it also comes with its own disadvantages. For example, you need to have constant lights and Wi-Fi to keep both systems running at all times. And also, a user might forget to lock the door, not close the door, lock the door on their way out. But you can add a sensor, that's what I'm going to do next, that automatically locks the door when the door is closed. You also receive notification when the user locks and unlocks the door. That means whether they go in or go out. It's a good way to know who is at home at the moment. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And now I can see my door is fully automated with the Smart Video Doorbell and the automated door lock. And yours can be too. Thank you very much.